One of the inmates who escaped from New Orleans jail pleads his innocence. You can't make this shit up. I told y'all. That's two people who were gonna get caught was this dude and the other one. I just did a vid on this like almost a week ago about the New Orleans breakout, but one of the inmates who's currently on the run, he's currently a wanted fugitive, just dropped a video. You can't make this shit up. This shit's crazy. He just dropped a video, pleading his innocence of why he's innocent of the crime he's in jail for. He's one of the two people left who are on the run. And this is crazy. I have not seen no shit like this. As dumb as this is probably the smartest play for him. We all know the system is messed up and there's a lot of areas it can improve. But for this guy, this is probably the smartest play for him. Like, I don't see how else more light is on his case. But the fact that you escaped, it's kind of like, it's gonna make it a little tough for your lawyer. That's all I'm saying. The fact you escaped prison while you're still supposed to be in there. But this is what he said. He just put out this video. It's going viral right now.
My name is Massey. I'm one of the ones that was let out of Orleans Parish jail.
Yo, he said he was let out. He said he ain't escaped. I got let out. What you talking about? Y'all saw all the... I'm gonna try to find the video. On the video, it said something too easy on the wall. Some shit like that. So...
Said I escaped, right? I learned that they locked the woman up for saying that she was supposed to be helping me in any nature. Her name is Diamond White, right? Now, Diamond White is the victim to my case in St. Tammany. What they say, the kidnapping, the second degree kidnapping, the domestic abuse battery. Now, this is a grown woman, not a child. This woman I was dating, right? Now, on the news right now, they said that they locked this woman up for trying to help me, right? Or whatever nature they locked her up for. Now, check this out. This is a legal drop form from this woman in Orleans Parish. See the charge, domestic abuse, battery, and strangulation. This is in Orleans Parish, right? This is what this woman did, Diamond White, who they just locked up for saying she was trying to help me, right? I'm on a charge for this same woman in St. Tammany and Orleans Parishes. All my charges come from this one grown woman right here. All right, this is a legal affidavit from this woman.
I gotta say, when people face a jail time, they become the greatest lawyer of all time. They becoming students of the law when they try to get out of bed, when they try to get out of jail.
A legal affidavit, and I kept it. Reason why I left the jail, because these people was trying to give me a life sentence in both parishes for something that the woman said that I did not do. And then plus, look how dirty it is. They went and locked this woman up. Her name is Diamond White. Look on the news. They went and locked this woman up, saying that she was trying to help me. Wherever I this woman, why would she be trying to help me? Make that make sense. World, I'm showing y'all, the whole world, how corrupted the state of Louisiana is. I'm an innocent man. Yes, in my past, I made mistakes. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say mistakes. I was just young.
Hey, bro. I ain't gonna lie, man. This, I mean, I guess you could say it's a smart play. Can't the police track the videos? There's a way to... well, I don't know what he obviously shot this... hold up. Obviously shot this on, like, probably an Android, but... they can triangulate like the video thing, like where the video is taken. The video usually has a location on it? Someone said, boy, this ain't no movie. The fuck you go to jail. Oh, there's a longer version? Someone said, my parlay out this bitch while the nigga called for YP. Hey, hold on. No way he did that. No way. It said New Orleans inmate is asking for the help of NBA YoungBoy Donald Trump. Oh, hell, nigga. Why would you do this? Nigga, you think Trump... bro, the only reason why B got that pardon was because his lawyers probably have connection to Trump. If YoungBoy just had a regular lawyer, like he ain't have all the money to get lawyers that have that type of connection or that type of pull within the system, that nigga would still be in jail, bro. Like, you can't... how you gonna tell them what he supposed to do? He fighting shit his damn self. They said it's a longer video. You better off just staying on the run. You should be in Mexico by now.
At the end of the day, in my younger life, I'm not gonna lie, I was causing problems. I was young. My daddy got killed when I was 7 years old. My mom had to raise 4 children by herself, so I had to find a way to try to help my mother. You feel what I'm saying? But as time went on, the person that I once was, I'm not that person today. That is not who I am. I have a 3-year-old son. I have an 18-year-old daughter that graduated yesterday, supposed to be. At the end of the day,
Damn, imagine they probably got like agents watching his daughter. Yeah, that shit is crazy. But hey, here's the thing: if you escape, don't you get time for that? So even if you're in jail for the case that you allegedly are innocent for, you're gonna get time for escaping. We'll see how much time that is after. But let me continue.
that people don't understand that they see that I'm on the dangerous. I have a heart. People that know me know that at the end of the day, I am a good person. So I'm asking for help from the world, from Meat Mills, Lil Wayne, Young Boy, uh, Donald Trump. I'm asking for these people. I couldn't even get a lawyer. I couldn't even afford a lawyer to prove my innocence while I was in Orleans Parish jail. They said that I broke out. I didn't break out. I was let out. My name is Antoine Massey. The guy who said that I threatened him with a shank, the maintenance guy, how could I threaten you with a shank? If you can't come around me, you're a maintenance. You cannot come on the tills without a deputy being behind you. Because if they just let you on the till, you could be persuaded to bring drugs or anything like that nature. So how can I threaten you to jail you? And why you didn't notify the people, the police, that if I did threaten you, you never did that. Like, you flat out lied on me. Sterling flat out lied on me.
And he did that that makes sense. And the dude probably did that to protect himself. Okay, he got a point.
I want to let the media know that from the straight tattoos in my face and things of that nature, of course they're going to believe Sterling. You know what I'm saying? I never told Sterling nothing. I'm willing to take a lie detector test and everything behind that. But that's another subject. Orleans Parish is one of the corruptedest jails. That in St. Tammany Parish is the corruptedest jails in the state of Louisiana. Why was I even incarcerated with a woman saying that this never happened? This is this woman's name. This is the charge, domestic abuse discrimination. This is about the shit in St. Tammany. Why was I in Orleans Parish? Why was I even in jail? That's what I'm trying to show y'all. That's why I left the jail. And they have a lot more brothers that's innocent, just like me, that's trying to prove their innocence. That's why they ran. Jason Williams, the sheriff, Susan Hudson, these people are corrupted. These people was talking to St. Tammany and telling St. Tammany they gonna sentence me behind this, and telling St. Tammany if they can't get me, St. Tammany gonna get me. You see what I'm saying? Behind a woman that's a grown adult that never stated that I ever raped her. They have a detective that's over the case that's trying to pursue charges on me because of my prior history. Who I was in the past is not who I am today. So I'm asking for the media. I don't even have a lawyer to help me. I'm asking for help. That's why I ran.
So you said that's why I ran. I thought you said they let you out. Which one is it?
I'm a grown man. I have kids. I have a mother. I have a baby mother, a child, my children mother. Like it's a lot going on. And that's why I ran. I need help. You feel what I'm saying? Orleans Parish and St. Tammany is one of the corruptest parishes in the world. And I'm asking for help. There's a lot of corruption, chickens, all type of stuff going on, and they covering it up. They don't care about nothing in the state of Louisiana. This is something that need to go under a federal investigation. What's going on? How they handling cases? Why Antoine Massey was in jail if the woman, the victim, the grown woman, not a child, the grown woman stated that he never raped her. He never beat her. He was nowhere in her presence. This is the affidavits on the date right here. This is the drop form from the district attorney office. This woman when did this. I didn't do this. Look, it's legally dated. So I'm asking, please, for help. Young Boy, Meat Mills, people, LBL, you know what I'm saying? People that been through the system that know it's corrupt. Lil Wayne, Donald Trump, please, I'm asking for help. You know what I'm saying? When I get back in custody, I'm asking y'all, please, to come help. You feel what I'm saying? I'm asking the world. I'm letting y'all know I'm not a raper, man. I'm not none of that. None of that. I'm a good person. I am a father that want to be in my children's life. You know what I'm saying? I want to let the younger youth know that going down the route of trying to be a street person is not the route. That's what type of person I am. Yes, I was lied on. They made certain lie on me. All the guys they picked me for him to lie on. I'm not saying Sterling a bad guy, but why did you pick me to lie on, bro? It's bigger than Sterling. I don't know why they picked me for him to lie on, but I never threatened Sterling. Never. How could I threaten Sterling or hurt Sterling? He cannot come on and sit with me without a deputy being present. My name is Antoine Massey. I'm asking for help. I was one of the ones that was let out Orleans Parish jail on May the 16th or May the 15th, 2025. So please, Meek Mills, Donald Trump, Lil Wayne, please help me. Lil Wayne, this is Big Antoine's son that's talking right now. I'm Lil Antoine. I was in your mama wedding when she married Rabbit. I was the ring boy, Lil Wayne. Please help me, bro.
I know for a fact Lil Wayne ain't go help. This was his best bet. I didn't know he didn't have a lawyer. This is my first time seeing the full video. I didn't know he didn't have a lawyer. That is a messed up case, but even if he does beat it, he gonna do some time for escaping. Escaping prison carries an additional penalty of imprisonment, ranging from 1 to 5 years, depending on the circumstances. Rather, the escape involves force or violence. If the escape is from felony eviction, the maximum penalty can be 5 years, while for misdemeanors and immigration related, it can be 1 year. Escaping a federal prison in particular can result in maximum sentence of 5 years. That was aggravated, I'm guessing. Whoever commits an aggravated escape is hereon defined shall be imprisoned at hard labor for no less. Damn, that shit says no less than 5 years, nor more than 10 years, and any such sentence shall not run concurrently to any. Damn. So he gotta do 5 years regardless. So even if they get him, he coming out 2030 type shit, even if he beat that case. But I don't know if he'll beat that case. Speaks out. He's not a monster, y'all. It's not his fault. All he wanted to do was see his mom and watch his baby graduate.
The only one that can speak up right now, because I'm the matron of this family right now. My mom.
Someone said, girl, be quiet before they get you suited in that horse. Nah, that's crazy.
Mama is too sick for this. My daddy too old for this. And my sister, she the last one y'all want to hear from right now. But this right here pertains to Antoine Massey. If you don't have no type of consideration for our family, bruh, I get it. I understand. I can't control social media. I cannot control what people do on here. And Lord, forgive me for cursing, because I'm not even that type of broad no more. I done buried her a long time ago. But right now, our family is going through. You is opening up old things that we are trying to bury. We are trying to bury them. Y'all making my nephew out to be a monster. He is not a monster. Is Antoine a problem child? Of course. Anybody who know us know that. Has Antoine been a problem since day one? I'm the only one.
Wait. So, someone beat me to it. He's not a monster. Has Antoine been a problem child since day one? Of course. Anybody who know us know that. Okay, so you just answered reneged Harley. Got a point, not gonna lie. You know, another thing too you gotta look at is everybody don't come from good situations. Like, that's another thing. You know when people say you're a product of your environment, all that stuff. I mean, you don't know what he been through and shit like that. I don't know what his charges are. If it's something like he said if it's rape, that's a whole, I don't give a fuck where you from. That's unacceptable regardless, right? But if it's like there's certain type of stuff, just cause you around it, you can't really. If all I see is somebody doing a certain thing since I was young, you're almost programmed to go do that same thing unless you see someone be different. You hear it all the time. Can't feel bad for you if you keep doing the same shit over and over. You know what I'm saying? Certain mistakes you make, there's no coming back from it. But she kind of just like contradicted herself in this case. But I mean,
for y'all to lift this family up in prayer, to tell us where y'all at, man. Do y'all want to relive this again? Y'all still ain't healed from my brother death. Y'all still ain't healed from his death. And y'all gonna watch this go down in national TV, bro. I'm trying not to get upset because I've been crying all day at work today and I had to flip tables in there. This not his fault, y'all, and I'm not taking no sides. And I'm not trying to make excuses for him. But this not for him, y'all. Because trust me, he's scared right now. He's scared. He want to go home. Because he the type of he will make decisions and think afterwards. Because he not all there. Am I saying?
Wait. She just said he not all. All right, you ain't helping him, bro. I'm sorry. I was with you at first, but you tweaking now. How you gonna say the nigga ain't all there? What you think they gonna do when they see him? Come on, you tripping, RT. Come on, man. You's better off not making this video. You making it worse.
He don't know right from wrong. Yes, he know right from wrong. He grown. But the system raised him. He been in jail 14 years of his life. Come home, domestic violence, he back in there. All he wanted to do is see his mama who just come home. All he wanted to do is see his baby graduate. But I need for y'all to lift this family up. And
Look, I'm like, I understand. Like I said, I understand people make mistakes and shit. But at the same time, bro, people be like, you got to be accountable for your stuff. And like, everybody learn from their mistakes. There's some mistakes you make, you don't get the chance to learn from that shit. Y'all saw the TK trial? That nigga got 80 years. The judge, when he beat the first, I think he got not guilty on one of them. He got not guilty on one of the things. The judge was like, I hope you take the time to really think and learn from this mistake, da-da-da, and then gave that nigga like 80 years. Which, like, I think, let me see. TK has just been sentenced to 80 years in prison. The judge was telling him, I hope you sit in prison and think about your mistakes. Everybody deserves this, all this blah, 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 accountability, all that shit, right? There's some mistakes you make, and you're fucked. Like, it don't matter. You think it take 80 years to learn from certain mistakes? Of course he deserves to be in there for what he did. Like, I understand that. But y'all get what I'm trying to say? There's certain mistakes you make that you just don't get the chance to even learn from it. And that's sad, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, we'll see how this pans out. They definitely gonna catch that nigga. The other dude, I bet money he's not dropping no video. He probably in fucking Antarctica by now. He gone. Derek Groves. So his case is even crazier than this dude. A bounty hunter looking to cash in on escape inmate rewards. Oh, he ain't playing.
Specialist Matt Dennis has apprehended dozens of escaped prisoners and knows firsthand what escaped Orleans Parish inmate Antoine Massey is capable of.
When we dealt with Massey, I warned my team, be careful. He's
this is a fugitive agent. Okay.
Playing stupid. When we dealt with Massey, I warned my team, be careful. He's playing stupid. You could tell that he wasn't stupid. You knew that he was looking for opportunities. So I actually made them use the full gear, the handcuffs, the shackles, and everything after he escaped us.
Dennis recaptured Massey in November of 2023.
Oh, he escaped before. This is not his first time. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, he grasped. I'm sorry, he grasped, bro. Wait, hold up. A blast from the past, a post from when we caught Mr. Massey. He had cut another ankle monitor off prior to ours. Unlike the other provider, we go out and capture our escape. Yeah. The case he said, I'm sure some people are going to resonate with it or whatever. Some people are going to be like, damn, I kind of feel for dude, da-da-da. But, like, this is what I'm talking about, bro. There's certain shit you already escaped before. You escaped again? Yeah.
2 hours after he cut off an electronic monitor.
When I saw his face on television after he escaped, I went, you got to be kidding me.
Now Massey, who's wanted for rape and kidnapping in St. Tammany, as well as domestic abuse and theft in Orleans Parish, along with Derek Groves, who's been linked to 4 killings, remain on the loose.
God damn.
Dennis isn't surprised.
Massey's going to be high up on the food chain when it came to planning this. He's not.
Now, high up on the food chain's crazy.
He didn't follow people out.
Bro, he said, I got let out. He jumping. He said, I got let out. He jumped.
His hole.
Look at that.
This is somebody who worked this and made this happen.
This is video just posted on an Instagram account by Massey, which a law enforcement source says they are now looking into. He's proclaiming his innocence. This video notwithstanding, last week authorities raised a reward of $50,000 for Massey's.
Bro, you know, if they raise this bitch to 100K, he getting called. I'm sorry, bro. It's at 50,000 right now. People might still. This vid might have bought him a little bit of time. Let them raise this bitch to 100K. Grass. Promise you.
Rearrest. And some bounty hunters may be encouraged.
The last I know, there was 900 licensed bail agents in Louisiana.
Matt Dennis says Derek Groves and Antoine Massey are still out because clearly they had a better escape plan with resources.
Whatever they're hiding with, it's got to be funded. When that funding runs out, they're not going to be hiding anymore.
Dennis says one thing more than any other often forces people on the run to resurface.
Believe it or not, in our world, looking for people, when the number one thing that drives a guy back out of hiding is he needs a shower.
And Dennis and others say it's only a matter of time.
They're going to get tired and frustrated as they try to move around Louisiana or move around the metropolitan area. They know the walls are closing in.
Any thoughts on where they might be?
Not far. They're not far.
And Matt Dennis says wider use of facial recognition technology could have possibly resulted in the escapees being recaptured by now. Again, the reward has been increased to $50,000 on both Massey and Groves.
It's a wild situation right here, but yeah, that's what's going on. Let me know your thoughts on that in the comment section. And as always, it's your boy.